Hey guys, it's your girl Lashes Tony XO. Up in the house. Up in the house. Okay, today we're going to do our makeup collection / declutter. And we're going to do the palettes, but there's a big but here. I don't know if I don't have a huge collection, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go through every single one of them. So I might do a part 1 and part 2, and maybe just do because I have more than just eyeshadow palettes. I have bronzer palettes. I have, like contour palettes and blush palettes and stuff like that. So I might separate them, and it might be a little bit easier or faster to go through. So let's try to do that. Let's just focus on the eyeshadow palettes today, and then either this weekend or next week we will do part 2 of the palettes, and I will show you more of like the blushes, the bronzers, the contour, all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah. I actually have these are my palettes. Like I said, I don't have a huge collection, and I have a huge list of Christmas palettes to give to my husband that I personally want, and so I'm going to have more after the holidays, fingers crossed. There's 3 palettes that I'm dying to get my hands on, so hopefully they will be in my new collection. Maybe I'll do a new collection next year, whatever, or just a full-on makeup collection or something like that. But anyway, this is what I have at the moment, and I guess we're going to do eyeshadow palettes today, and we'll do, like I said, we'll do a part 2 of like face palettes or whatever, however we're going to describe it. But I usually have them in this really cute clear, I think it's for like a desk organizer, but I keep them, they're like in little sections, and I keep them very compact and that's on my little vanity area so I can see what I have. I don't keep them in this. This is just here to show you guys. So, let's just get rolling, shall we? I guess I'm going to start off with probably my favorite eyeshadow palette that I own. And like I said, I probably won't get rid of any palettes, but if I do, that, that'll be a bonus, and make room for new palettes. But, yeah, I'm going to start off with my favorite palette, and that is, my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I love this palette so friggin' much. This is what I'm asking for Christmas this year, because I don't know if you've heard the news, but December 8th, they're launching the Chocolate Palette 3, and it's called Bonbons, or Bonbon. I think it's Bonbons. And when you open it up, the shadows are in little hearts. OMG. And the packaging is pink, my favorite color. I want that so bad for Christmas. And since I'm going to have like those 2, I might as well add to my wish list the semi-sweet chocolate bar. I don't own that one. So this is the only one I own, and I love chocolate. I think somebody's calling me. Oh my gosh. So, but if you look at these colors, I'm going to try to mask. I hate that it does not like fold back like most of the, I'll do it this way. That way I won't blind you guys. Brainstorm. Woo! I love it when I have brainstorms. Okay, look. Look at this palette. This palette, I love warm colors. This palette is so me. Okay. One thing I hate about this palette opposed to the part 2 and the part 3, and that's wash machine or dryer going ballistic. I have a phone going ballistic. Right when I'm filming, everything wants to fall apart. That's my life. That's my life, people. Okay, but this right here has so many, like, what are these colors called? Like, I love the crease colors. I love matte colors for crease. Okay, for instance, I don't know what color this is right here, but it's like the perfect crease color for me. This color is a matte, perfect crease color. This is totally my, it looks just like my Makeup Forever crease color that I'm like obsessed with. This green right here, a matte in the crease, and then for the outer V, I'll do whichever color I want, shimmer or matte. And then more towards the center part and the inner part, I will put a glittery color. I just feel like it pops more. So I really, really love this palette. It's really warm and rich in colors. And I think the second one looks beautiful. Can't wait to try that. I heard a lot about peanut butter. It's supposed to be like a really great crease color. And I'm really excited to try the third one because it looks like it might be more colors and more like out there colors. I'm not sure. But yeah, I love this palette. It's probably one of my favorite palettes. So this is palette number 1, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. I'm just going to set them over here to the side, you guys. So yeah, I can't really tell. I've been wearing the same, like, trio of colors for the last few videos, if you've noticed. If you like it and you want to see a tutorial on it, let me know in the comments because I'll be glad to start doing tutorials. I just don't know if that's what you guys want. Let's see, what other palette do I love? First, oh, hello. It's got to be my Makeup Forever shadows. I have the 1 and the 2. Now the 1 is a very neutral colors. They're very neutral. And as I told you before, Makeup Forever comes in numbers. So, kind of confusing, I know. A lot of people are like, what? Most of these, the majority of these are shimmers. So you know I like to pack shimmer on my lid. And these are very neutral, gorgeous colors. You could do a smoky eye with this. There's some bronze. It's a really pretty palette. So if you're looking for a very neutral palette, there's not mattes in here. So it's pretty much basically shimmers. But I just love, you know, I love Makeup Forever's. Like, I love it. So Makeup Forever, and this one's it'll have a 1 on it if you're looking for it. Like I said, they go by numbers for everything. Everything's in numbers. Foundation, everything. So this is the Makeup Forever Shadows 2 palette. And this one is ba-bam! The reason why this kind of like, they're all sparkly shades. There's no matte shades. Both of these palettes, to me, I was just thinking of packing on the lid like shimmer. Like for a sexy, dramatic look. I wasn't thinking, okay, well, I just want a palette that's got it all in there. That's not where I was going with this. I just wanted, if a color stood out to me, like this one right here, kind of reminds me of Urban Decay's Lounge. So, it's very dimensional. And I'm getting makeup all over me for some reason. It's on my hand. I don't know what's going on with my makeup or if it's something on these palettes. But, yeah, and I have no wipes left. But does this, or, I'm not trying to flick you off, but does this or does it not look like the Urban Decay Lounge? Because it's got so many dimensions to this color. It's beautiful. So this is why I wanted this palette for this particular shade. And also this like turquoise blue color. Those are the ones that stood out. But now that I'm looking at it, I could see myself totally wearing this purple shade right here. Not this one so much, not these two so much, but this one, this one, this one, and of course the neutrals. So naked 1 or the naked 3. So I don't know. I was really late on the bandwagon with the naked 1. That was like way before my time, before I was even into makeup. And then the naked 2 came out right when I started really getting into palettes and stuff like that. I think it was the first palette actually I ever purchased was the naked 2. And a lot of people like diss it and all that kind of crap, and I love this palette. It's such a pretty, I mean, it does have a lot of shimmers, but like this color right here, Tease, it's a beautiful crease color, and it would go with any of these shimmers. So I guess a lot of people didn't like it because there wasn't much as far as a crease color. But I mean, I would use that as a crease color. You can use another palette for a crease color, but the shimmers are just like off the hook gorgeous. That color is called VDK. I don't know what that means, but look how gorgeous that is. Very pretty. There's some really pretty shades in here. Yeah. So this, to me, this is like worth every penny. I wore this a lot when I first got it. I never hit pan on anything. I think Booty Call was the one that I was closest to hitting pan on. Don't ask me why, but I was into some Booty Call. Yes, I was. Oh my gosh, I'm making a freaking mess. I'm getting like powder and stuff all over my palettes. Let me go get something to clean this up with. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to get me a little wipey wipe. Like I said, I'm out of wipes. Facial wipes, wet wipes. I gotta go to Target ASAP. So where are we at? Okay. The next palette I have is the Revealed 3 palette. I don't have the 1 or 2, but they're from BoxyCharm. The 21 a month subscription that I adore. You get 20 shadows. And I think they're $20, so they're pretty much $1 a shadow. Yeah, so these have a lot of purpley pink colors in them. And then there's a couple of mattes, like this would be a good crease color. This looks like a pretty good matte crease color. That looks more like my style. And then there's more shimmers. I would say, let's see. There's a pretty like purple burgundy, not burgundy, but more of a plum color shimmer. They don't give you the names of these, but this one's more like a green. So they're very good quality for $20. They're far more better. I can't close it. They're far more better than the L'Oreal or the Maybelline palettes. I would recommend going online to coastalscents.com and ordering you a $20 palette with 20 eyeshadows. You can get whichever colors that you like. There's 1, 2, and 3. I think one of them's more neutral, but this one just has a lot of fun colors in it. I'm not really sure which is which, but you can go on there. Phone's ringing again. You can go on there and look and check them out. But I would recommend this more than I would recommend the L'Oreal's or the Maybellines at the drugstore, This palette is really, really good pigment. So, if you're only wanting to spend $20 and not $50, $60, go for the Coastal Scents, the Reveal 3 Coastal Scents palette. Like I said, 20 shadows. Okay. One of my icons, which is Pamela Anderson, and I don't know if you noticed, but I try to duplicate a lot of her. I've watched her makeup artist. For instance, she had a shimmery black, they said, and then a dark black, and then more of some type of a neutral. And it just kind of built a very gorgeous smoky eye. And that's what this is called, a smoky eye. But then, once I got over that whole smoky eye stage, I realized there was some really pretty colors in here. For instance, there's a color called Loaded. Gorgeous. It's almost like that lounge color again with that green with all the dimensions. There's a color called Rockstar. I'm just kind of drawn to these colors. I mean, I don't know, I just am. And then there's a color called Mushroom. Very pigmented. There's a color called, if I can read it, Bar Lust. I'll see if I can get it on my pinky. That one right there. Try to get one on my thumb. Asphalt is the reason why I bought it, so I will show you Asphalt. It's supposed to be like a shimmery black type look, but these are all the gorgeous pigmented colors in this palette. So, and then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes, and the rest are shimmers. So, and it came with a brush too. So, and it came with a mirror, and I liked it because it was very it was one of those palettes that you could take on a trip and you wouldn't worry about it because it's got a zipper on it, so everything is not going to fall out. Like if you had this palette, you'd be afraid a eyeshadow would fall out or it would get nicked or something or whatever. This one is like a makeup bag almost, so you know your shadows, and you can put your favorite eyeliner in there, or you could put your favorite eyeshadow brushes in there, or whatever, or maybe a really thin mascara, something like that, and you could use it like that. So I thought this was a great little traveling case. Plus, I was so into smoky eyes at that point, so I had to have it. Okay, so another one of Urban Decay. I don't know what made me buy this because it's so not my style. You will never see me in these colors. I don't know why I bought it. It's the Urban Decay Electric. Let me get this to kind of cover up the mirror. Okay, here's the shades. I mean, they're gorgeous shades, don't get me wrong, but I mean, look at that. I mean, you would look pretty much like a clown if you didn't blend it right. I think they're gorgeous shades. If I was gonna wear one, again, I always pick the shade. Something like this, something like this. Maybe. That's still like stretching it for me. I'm probably just going to save this as a collector's piece. It's not really my style. I don't know. Even if somebody, I guess, wanted to buy this from me, I would probably sell it because, like I said, it's not really my style. I don't know why I got it, really. I mean, it was expensive. You know how Urban Decay palettes are. The next thing is another Urban Decay palette. And then the last one I have is a Benefit palette for eyes. The rest we're going to do in a part 2 video because this one's getting sort of long and I don't want to make super long videos. This is just an Urban Decay palette. It's kind of like a Z palette. You just kind of pick out what am I trying to say? You pick out the colors that you want, and you just pop them in this little 4 little nugget thing for on the go. And I thought the packaging was cute. These two were in the shade, the Urban Decay 1, and that's the one that I don't have, that I hear so many people rave about. So I just picked out the 2 colors that I thought I would like. I can't remember the names of them. I think one is Smolder, maybe. I think this one might be Smolder. I'm not sure what this one is. This one's a matte, and this one's a shimmer. And I do not remember what possessed me to buy this hot pink glittery color. And then, of course, I don't have one on that one. So that is a little palette from Urban Decay. The next palette I got was from a very special person, which was from my youngest son, Harrison. He got me this last year for Christmas because I was so into, I'm a sucker for packaging, okay? Let's just say that. Between Too Faced and Benefit, their packaging sucks me in. They're just so, like, okay, the Benefit packaging looks very, like, old school, and I'm so about that. I think it's so cute, like Marilyn Monroe type old school. I don't know, it's just gorgeous. And Too Faced is always so, like, girly and cute and adorable, and just like, let me eat this. You know what I'm saying? So I fall for it every freaking time. But anyway, my son bought me this. He bought me 2, actually. He bought me this one, and the other one I completely used up. I just use it as a makeup, like a place to put my makeup now. But it came with all this stuff, and I've used every single thing. The only thing I have not used yet is there's a shimmer blush and a muted blush. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 shadows. There's a highlighter, maybe like under the brow bone highlight. And then there's 3 like bronzy, glittery, like on the lid shadows. And like I said, I had to keep this because it kind of told me the colors. So this is Dandelion. And this is Give Me Fever. These 2 blush colors right here. The one at the top is Tickle My Ivory. And it's more of like under the brow bone, I guess. And then there's Guilty Pleasure. And then there's Shimmer Down. Like Simmer Down, but Shimmer Down. And the last one is Kiss Me, I'm Tipsy, which I bought this one in a large one because I loved it so much. So my son got me this, and I will treasure it forever. I love the packaging. He also got me another one that I usually keep like brushes and stuff in because it's like a large tin, and it was filled with like all my favorite products, and I've done used those to death. So anyway, that is all of my eyeshadow palettes. I do have, I'll show you real quick for part 2. I do have some more palettes for other things. We'll do that on another day. I just want to say I love you so much, and thanks for watching. And give this video a thumbs up if you do like my makeup collection that I show you / declutter. Although we did not declutter anything in this one. I told you we probably wouldn't. But I love you so much, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Love you.